Don't make promises you can't keep.
Yeah, don't let your mouth write a check that your ass can't cash, right?
Yeah, or your little centimeter Peter.
All right, and we're live.
Hey.
We've got some great topics. I'm hoping that you guys engaged in pop culture in some way, shape, or form this week, because there's a lot of things going on.
Simpsons did it.
Bienvenido, Sanchito.
What up, Sanchez?
Oh my god. I hit Joe Dirt.
Bienvenido, Sanchito.
Me and Sanchez had a great date yesterday at Nickel Nickel.
Yes, we did. Yes,
You guys
we
put a
did.
nickel?
Yeah.
We had a great time together.
Nice. We had a great date too when we went to see wrestling on Friday.
Oh,
Saw
yeah.
some nice hot man-on-man action. It was very beautiful, very lovely. We
Holding hands and everything.
time.
That's
We
hot.
had
Man,
front
Sanchez.
row- we had front
And-
row seats. Had the guy sweating all over us. We could not bear ourselves on how great this was.
Sanchez is like the embodiment of like everything nerd. He went wrestling. He went to go see the wrestling. He went to the comic shop. He went to the arcade. It's like, dude, this guy's like caricature of like Stranger Things, but like.
And then
You
he
know.
went home and watched Stranger Things, and then The Boys, and then he finished his night with The Hub. And his hand was like this when he was done. Yes. Good night. I was able to see this guy's office this past weekend when I went to go meet
Did you
with
find
him.
any key comics there?
And he had key comics in his cubicle. He had a stack of comics in his cubicle in his mill. He had some pops. He had Legos. He had he had 2 action figures in there. I was just like, damn, dude, I think a kid worked in here. I love it. And this guy still gets ladies there. Nice. Good job, Sam.
So he's the toy guy.
He's the toy guy. And then the toys he has at home under the bed. Zip.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a good weekend.
Hey. For every Modoc, there's a Modam, right?
I didn't hear him. Like you broke it up. You broke down.
You have to repeat yourself, Josh.
I guess I will.
Are we breaking up?
Yeah. We might be.
No,
there's
don't break
thunderstorms
up.
in
There's
that
a
area.
huge thunder
If you guys do break up, are you going to come back to California,
storm in
Liz?
the area, and we are in the basement. So
You're in the basement. Nice.
we're in the basement. That if the shit hits the fan up top, everybody comes to our place.
That's fair. All right. We got several things going on this week in pop culture. And there's so much of it. And I'm hoping that enough of you guys partook in these different things going on that we can have some interesting conversation over it. We had The Boys came back this week. We had Since We've Met, Obi-Wan has come out. And then the 4th season of Stranger Things has come back. So those all, I believe, those all fall within the lane of the type of things that we all talk about here fairly frequently. So let's start with The Boys. Anybody there? It's just me. Or am I just going to talk to myself?
The Boys just came back this past Friday.
So good.
I haven't been able to watch it. I'm still catching up on
Oh,
it. Just finished
my-
Obi-Wan, and we're almost done with Stranger Things.
I do not watch The Boys. Any kids or teenagers around, because that first episode
The Hero Gasm episode
was
Hell yeah, I heard about it. I can't wait.
ridiculous.
Yeah, no pun intended, right?
Oh my lord, it was ridiculous. If
Have you read the book? If you've read the book, you know what the issue is gonna.
yeah,
the
yeah, if
episode's
you read
gonna
the
be
book,
about.
yeah. But if you're sensitive with the explicit stuff,
Don't watch.
please do not watch it. You're not gonna like it. It's just over the top craziness, and it's so awesome.
Yeah, it's it's not for the squeamish, that's for sure. Let's see.
And you can't even say almost anything about it because you just with that first episode is you give it away and but the first it came out with 3 episodes this past week, and man,
Which is good. I really like that they
good.
did that because it's gonna pace the series out, but you still get enough of it to get a good taste in your mouth with it. Aside from the whole
No pun intended.
yeah, no pun intended. But talk about character development. You know, you got a whole team of people, good guys, bad guys in between. Great storytelling, and just I think when things are well written, you know, it doesn't have to necessarily be about outer space or ghosts and goblins in the upside down or superheroes. You know, it's always, these things are always, when they're well written, they, in my opinion, you know, it still goes down to people's interaction, character interaction, and it's well done, it's well written.
What's the character's name? Is it Soldier Boy, the Captain America ripoff?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one who
he was so good.
Yeah, and he's going to be, I'm sure they're going to be having some kind of it's like a search for Soldier Boy, it seems like, at this point, which I don't think is too much of a spoiler. But it's really good. Carl Urban, fantastic. You get to see some of the people that you thought might have been gone, like the Deep or to A-Train. They you might have thought that their time was going to be gone in the show, but you know, they're still there, they're still around, and they still established them as characters to be around. They went into a little bit of origins of a Black Noir. It's just it's solid. And I'm hoping everybody gets on board with it. And Fuzzy's here.
Soldier Boy up in that. Oh,
Fuzzy.
Yeah, Soldier was good. I because I also went. I went to right after the 5 nickel date with Jose. I went straight to Fuzzy's house to watch wrestling.
Oh yeah, Wrestle. No, not Wrestle.
Hell in the Cell.
Hell in the Cell.
And we were talking about the boys too, and how crazy that how crazy it was that we both loved the 3 episodes that came out.
Damn, now I need to watch it.
Anybody got Fuzzy's email? I would love to get Fuzzy on here. That's an entertaining motherfucker, if there ever was one.
Fuzzy69 at pornhub.com.
Oh, okay.
And if you I mean a little side note, if you watched wrestling this past weekend was top wrestling moments. If you're a fan of wrestling, some great wrestling times.
Bro, was that guy the one? He looked like he had a purple tattoo. Turns out his
torn pec, dude. He was
he had a torn pectoral, and he was still wrestling.
He should have even been in the ring.
So
I was like, what doctor cleared that?
It was announced during the day that he was injured, and they didn't think he was going to come out, and that the main event was going to be canceled. But this dude is so crazy for wrestling and his family. He fucking still came out, dude. He still came out. He came out, did his whole entrance, had his entrance costume on, and then when he takes it off, you just see that swollen chest just all off.
You know
Oh, it
what
looks
though,
so
dude? That thing
awful.
got worse throughout the match.
Yes, it did. Yes, it
like,
did.
Like that guy's
Um,
gonna have to be out on recovery.
Hey,
But you know what? Whatever your
Nate,
opinions are,
pull up Cody Rhodes, Hell in a Cell, and bring that
Woo!
picture and put that up.
Okay.
What
is
is
that
up?
Fuzzy?
What's up, guys?
What
How you guys
up?
doing?
We're talking wrestling here, Fuzzy.
Oh, good God Almighty! That's my kind of thing to be talking about, brother.
Dude, every time we saw Cody Rhodes get hit right on the chest, me and Fussy were like almost crying, like, "Oh
I
my
was
God!"
too.
that
My
hurt.
wife saw my wife was telling the kid, she's like, "Your dad's gonna have like a heart attack by watching this guy getting his ass beat." And I'm like, "Look at that chest! Like, look at that!
Let me tell you
dude,
something, my man.
It got
That
worse throughout that
dude's
thing, dude.
Whole body, right side is just torn."
When he took his jacket off and the whole audience was like cheering right before he took it off, and the
For
audience
you to make
just
an
went,
arena
"Oh."
just silent because they're all just like, "Oh my God, this man is insane."
Dude, I'm telling you, like me and Make Havoc were shooting the shit about the boys and all that stuff, and we were like, man, this is gonna be a crappy, match or whatever. He takes the thing off and went, oh shit. what's gonna happen, dude? What's gonna go on next?
As you can see in the first picture,
that one.
That got even worse. It was purple, and then you can see he's got blood just clotting all up in there.
Look at that fucking when he took his jacket off. We were like, "Oh God!"
Oh, I'll get my mom these. Oh yeah.
Even Fuzzy's wife passed by, and she's like, "Jesus, should he be wrestling?"
This is one of Dusty's kids, then, right?
That's Dusty Rhodes' son. I want to say that's his youngest son, right?
Yeah.
So he wants to prove that he's the best in the world, dude. So he went.
Oh no, he
there
earned it last
on,
night.
He put on that, and it's been talked about all over everywhere. He
put
CM Punk that was being talked about. He buried that story.
Yeah, because there were a lot of injuries this past weekend. A bunch of good wrestlers got hurt, like CM Punk, Bryan Danielson, and a bunch of other people got hurt, and so they couldn't wrestle. And this dude this guy ripped his chest, and he said, "I don't care. I am still wrestling. I'm gonna show everybody how it's done." And
look at that, dude. Look at his right side and his left side.
And it lasted for like 30 minutes, this match.
Yes. I was like, damn, dude, tap already. Tap.
I was like, yeah, we're like, please, just no one's gonna blame you to just like let it lose the match.
He literally was thrown through tables, fucking like you think they would take it easy on the guy, but
got hit with the kendo stick. He got jabbed with the kendo stick. It was unreal.
With the cowbell.
That's right, the cowbell.
Dude, this is one of those things where it's like you and I, I'm seeing people that have never talked about wrestling in their life talking about that. It's like this has, whatever your opinions on wrestling, there's people that talk smack, but it's like, bro, this is real as hell. Like this is real as shit. Like respect to the dude because this people don't realize, like, for some people this is their fucking dream, man, and this man was not going to let anything get in the way of him living out his dream. And man, dude, like, mad respect, because like I said, I saw that, I was like, oh, and as it progressed, and then by the end I was like, dude, that thing is a hell of a lot worse than when it started. He's got to go to the hospital immediately after. I'm really hoping that they took him as soon as they like, all right, let's go, dude, like, you got to go.
Well, he on Thursday, they already set an appointment of him doing surgery on Thursday, and he's gonna be out for a while. But then I also have to say mad respect to Seth Rollins, because he did a magnificent job carrying that, not hurting him. Like, I mean, he could have hurt him really bad if it was anybody else, but Seth Rollins did a great job of wrestling and moving the moves and stuff like that to get this match as long as possible. And it was good. Both guys, I had to give them mad respect.
Yeah, it was a great show, dude. Like the whole thing sucked until that match. Like I was telling,
It's true, dude. That whole event was lackluster for sure. And Hell in the Cell used to be like one of the fucking pinnacle pay-per-views of WWE, and it hasn't been that great. But this ending the show with this was just like, oh man.
well, I mean, even this morning on Whatnot, dude, I jumped on. I went on to the Uncle Stash's what's it called, little live thing. First thing he says is, "Fuzzy, tell me you saw Hell in the Cell." And for like an hour and a half, everyone was just chiming in about the whole thing, going dying. There's Mr. Perfect right there. There's Mr. Perfect right there, ladies and gentlemen. He is in the house, dude. I saw you almost got your finger amputated. What happened, dude?
Oh,
Good God, man.
He's trying to take his ring off and got stuck.
Liz, are you treating him that bad that he's going to cut off his finger to get
Maybe.
He started beating him once they got in Tennessee. All right, you ain't no California boy no more.
Oh shit, dude! I love it, dude. I love it.
During the live sale too on Tuesday, I'm sitting there and he comes out of the bedroom because he's putting some stuff away, and he comes out like this. I cut my finger. I'm like, okay. I go, how bad is it? He goes, yeah, it's pretty bad. And I'm like, all right, well, let me look. And he's putting it under the faucet, and it's just like blood. It wouldn't stop bleeding. Like, we were at the hospital for like 3 hours. We didn't get out of there like 2 a.m. And they had to like shoot that thing full of lidocaine twice because it just wasn't stopping the bleeding for them to glue it. And I'm just like, oh God.
Yeah.
I could tell he lost a lot of blood because he's pretty pale still.
Yeah, right?
No. That's not why. It's white boy summer. That's why. No, you know,
man, I was kind of seeing you light skin.
It didn't hurt that bad until they started sticking the needle into the meat on either side of it in order to get the lidocaine in there. That happened a lot. But
that happened to my son.
The rest of it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I was just sitting there, and I'm still watching like our IG live sale while they're doing all this. And I'm like, what the hell is this?
She's all Clay. Make sure you put one of the side.
The only thing I was worried about is that he still had his ring finger, like he still had his wedding band on, and we had to get it off because we almost didn't get it off. They were gonna have to cut it.
Oh,
you could play some Destiny's Child like in backwards. Like, take a ring off it and then play the video backwards, and then it might help you be able to take the ring off.
Well, I was watching the live sale that you guys were doing when it happened, and I was dying. I'm like literally, it was like a horror movie. I was like, what the fuck is going on over there, dude? Like, she had this look on her face, like, hey, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
Like everybody came downstairs because then Josh is just like, give me some salt, and I'm like, what? Give me
Good
some
God,
salt.
man.
Cut yourself with that?
Yes, sir.
Oh my God.
What kind of submarine sandwich were you cutting with that?
Where'd you get that knife from?
Damn
We
it.
know they work.
And Josh wants a gun. Calm down, Josh.
He's gonna shoot his hand off.
No, but the best part was waking up the next morning and one of it's our neighbor, but one of our the kids, like right on our mat outside was just a white piece of paper that says, something like for cutting practice or something like that.
all
With
these,
a pair of
dotted
scissors,
lines
dotted lines, so you
cut
can
along.
learn how to cut again. She's like, yeah. She's all shapes and safety scissors at 2:30 this afternoon. Put me upstairs. Perfect.
What a ding.
Then we went to like a flea market, and there was a guy there that was selling knives and sharpening knives. I'm like, Richard, if Josh goes in with you, you have to make sure he keeps his hands in his pocket because I need him to still have all of his fingers. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
I'm glad you're okay, dude. I'm glad you're okay. So when I tuned in, you guys were talking about the boys. I missed to hear about what you guys thought about it.
Oh, let's go to it. It seemed like Sanchez and I were the only ones who had seen it.
Yeah,
We haven't had a chance to catch up yet.
I haven't watched it. I
Dude,
know what it's about. I read it.
Yeah, you guys got to watch it though. It's so good.
It literally first 10 minutes, dude. I promise you, dude. You'll be like, oh God, what am I watching? And then as soon as it goes from there, you're like, I'm in. I'll sit through another season.
I was kind of
like,
half-heartedly watching it while doing by multitasking. I was like, wait, what? Did they just what? I was like, hold on. I had to pause it, sit down, bring some snacks, get a drink, rewind it back, and then start it from the beginning and watch it again because it wasn't the kind of thing where I wanted to miss any of that.
I was like, where is he walking into? What? I'm like, oh, damn.
No, my kid walked in right when I paused it, right when he shrunk. That's all I'm going to say. So all you saw on my screen, but my kid looks at me weird, and I go upstairs. And I swear my kid
one of
thinks
the boys?
I'm gay deep down inside or something like that.
Which one of the boys walked in?
Cole. It was great.
He's telling his friends, my dad's gonna join Pride tomorrow.
It's the month to do it, right?
Cole was like, hey, Cole was like, I knew it.
I knew it. I know I couldn't take down a straight man that easy.
No, he goes, no wonder he's bringing that guy Make Havoc around all the time.
That's Dad's girlfriend. That's Dad's girlfriend.
You son of a bitch.
Like a girl.
I love you, fool. I love you.
Oh.
They were like, Dad, him?
We do better,
Like, you don't know, son. You don't know. His
We
troll
call him-
ways are amazing.
I call him Hoover.
So this new season, how bad does it deviate from the comic books?
Not
know
that
what?
bad.
Because the last season,
there is differences, but it doesn't really affect the story that much.
If you're looking for it to be almost exact,
No.
like, yeah, it's not. But like, they took it in. Like, even the second season was a little bit off. You know what I mean? Like, it almost took parts of other stories and put them in there. This feels like that they're trying to do that hero-gasm, like full blown. So I'm in. Oh
Yeah, you won't be disappointed. It's a good series. All 3 seasons have been good. Well, at least the first 2.
Yeah, we saw the first 2 seasons.
I want to show you guys something.
Uh-oh.
You see this? That right there, touch Chuck Norris. Look at it.
What?
Look at it.
You shook
Have
his hand?
not watched it in 2 weeks.
He already jerked off like 10 times with it.
You shook
Smell
his
that?
hand?
I still smell old in it.
Dude.
Dude.
You touched Chuck Norris and lived?
Oh yeah, and I lived. His beard even winked at me when it was there. Like that.
Honestly, okay. Forget what we said about, what was that guy named? Cody Rhodes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. No,
Fuzzy's got the greatest survival story.
I told Havoc. I go. We went to the show. We go in there, and he's like coming in and out. And I don't know if you guys remember that one of the last times we saw Stan, like when he was alive and got the signatures and stuff. And remember, we all walked down. We were like, "Man, dude, there's someone like they shouldn't be doing this with
They
this
were
guy."
like weekend at Bernie's ass around.
That was Chuck, dude. I swear to God, dude. Like,
No way.
I was looking in his eyes, and I go, "He's not there. Like, he's not there at all." Like, and then he goes, "Can I sign it?" And he ended up signing like right on the crotch of him. Like, I was like, "Oh, that's kind of weird." All right, dude. Like, cool. And then he's like, shook my hand, and he's like, "It's good to meet you, brother. It's good to meet you." And I was like, "Oh shit, I touched Chuck Norris."
He's all, help me. Help me.
he wrote, "Help me" on the book.
He's all, kill me, please. Kill me.
Save me.
Save me.
out.
I'm a human slave. Help me. I'm a slave.
Oh man, that's cool.
I'm looking at his Instagram right now, dude. I mean, he looks fine with all these filters.
Yeah, I was about to say, a filter does wonders, fool. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's
He was his Instagram up. Nate, pull that up. I want to see this.
Okay. Let's see.
How airbrushed is he?
All right, I'll just try to find some images. Probably easier than
He's what do you call it?
You should just put Chuck Norris Instagram. I'll just go directly to it.
I tried to be slick and put the camera in my pocket so I could record it, but they were like all over it. Like, no. That's $120. I was like, God damn, fuck that.
Why 120?
I don't know. I was pissed. I was like, man.
Do you not know who I am? I'm Fuzzy. I run this show. I'm the one of this show. The show's here because of me.
Fuck, look at.
I said they gave me a sweet just to go because I'm too sweet, baby. You know what I'm saying? Oh.
So he doesn't look like that?
No, he looks nothing like. Oh, wait. That middle one.
This one.
Yeah, let's see that one. Yeah, okay, so look at his left eye right there. It looked like either he had some skin cancer or something, and they just put new skin right there on the left. So that was all fake. Like, I'm telling you, it was like prosthetics and shit. I was like, this guy ain't even here. It's like they're just making money off his corpse.
They have the technology. They can rebuild him.
He's Darth Vader before he goes to the show. They like just have him there. Let's segue into Obi-Wan with that one.
Oh, I'm digging Obi-Wan, dude.
Dude, I'm digging Obi-Wan.
Fucking A. It is good.
Man, it's sad seeing Obi-Wan so freaking weak and scared and
ass beat.
Getting his ass beat by like, oh, come on, bro. What happened to you, bro?
Okay, here's the line though. Here's the line. I am what you made me. I was like, what? Oh
yep.
Man.
Dude, when you heard the hum, I was like, they're not gonna do it. I kept telling my kid, I go, they're not gonna do the lightsaber fight. It's the fucking third episode. Like, no way. Oh, there it is. There's the lightsaber fight. It's happening. And he's getting his ass kicked.
There was not even a fight. That fool got his ass beat.
Motherfucker tried to burn him alive.
Dude, that turned gnarlier. When that happened, I literally turned into a kid for about 5 minutes there, and I went, oh God, they're gonna kill him. Like, I know the show's called Obi-Wan, but shit, they did the book of Boba Fett and it ended up being the Mandalorian, so they might kill him.
Man, I'm gonna make you. What was the line? I'm gonna make you feel how I felt, or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that was crazy.
Okay. So the third sister, she finds the tunnel. She goes running one way. Did she find the end of the tunnel?
That's what I was pissed off.
Because I'm like,
figure that out too.
If there's a tunnel goes one way and you go in the back of it, she doesn't come across the Imperial Trooper cosplay chick coming back out because she's on the way to go save Obi-Wan. If she comes, I mean, it didn't.
Is there multiple tunnel holes? Who knows?
No, she just went back to the same way. Like, I'm like, how the hell did she get to the airplane, dude?
There's a point in every Star Wars story that we all got to just agree. Okay. You know, I mean, the guy chokes people out of thin air. You know what I'm saying? So maybe,
and the problem we have was the direction of a tunnel.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look,
this dude's pulling family members out of huts and choking them on the spot.
Dude, that was gangster.
I just went with it. I said, oh shit, she's like Jason Voorhees, just pops up everywhere, dude. Fuck it, dude. Like, let's go with it.
No, I hated that last portion of it. Like, I'm like, that did not make sense. But Darth Vader fucking getting people out of their houses, just choking them just for the hell of it. Just, I don't like you. I'm just gonna choke you.
Dead.
He's just on a gangster stroll through the woods. Yeah. Okay, here's the other one. Okay, so he hits those crystals onto the ground, sparks them with his lightsaber, uses the Force, drags Obi-Wan into there. He's cooking some Kenobi, and then he does a Force push, and the fire goes out, and Obi-Wan scoots back, and that's when they try to save him, and they shoot the rocks again, and they make the fire, and then the fire keeps Vader from getting him. Why doesn't he just put the fire out again like he just did 5 seconds ago?
I think he wants to fuck with him.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's some of the people I've talked to. They think it's
I
just.
think it's all just to mentally fuck with him because he knows.
It's like when your cat catches a mouse in the field.
Yeah.
Like, he could just kill it, but he's gonna be like.
So that was basically what he's doing. Is he's like, okay, I know he's afraid of me. I could fuck him up. I think I'm gonna keep doing this. It's pretty fun, and I killed some people along the way. Why not?
That scene when he's walking down the street, just fucking choking people out. Like I just laughed. I go, they're just cementing him as like the baddest motherfucker in space, dude. Like he's one of the scariest villains ever that can literally just pop up in anything, and everyone just goes, "Uh-oh."
My favorite is that we still have James Earl Jones.
Oh yeah, I'm down with that. But I was laughing because they made a big deal about Hayden coming back. And when they showed that shot of his face, I go, is that Hayden? I was like, there's so much makeup on that guy. You could have got anyone to do it.
They had those pictures of them at Celebration of Obi-Wan and Hayden. And I was all, why does Hayden Christensen look older than fucking Ewan McGregor? He looks so old.
That's what happens when you make bad movies, man. Dude, you make those artsy fartsy movies and you just fall down the toilet. Look at my face. You guys don't realize this, but I'm 22 years old.
Dear God.
Jeez, glad I didn't get into the industry.
I'm digging it, dude. Like I'm the worst person to ever ask when it comes to what's it called? Anything Star Wars. I mean, you guys, Havoc will tell you, Bad Boys. You know what I'm saying? Like anything Michael Bay. I'm a junkie. I'm like a crackhead. I need that stuff. So if I hear a humming lightsaber, I'm like, sign me up. What are we watching? It could be them sitting and talking as long as everyone just turned on their lightsaber every once in a while. I'd be like, oh, this is a good movie. This is good. You heard the lightsaber? It hummed. That means there's something's gonna happen.
It discharged by accident. Oops. Put it back away.
That was the boys.
Yeah.
That was the boys. We're jumping back and forth.
Yeah, no, Obi-Wan was good. I hope they keep the stride going because there's a lot of these shows, like halfway in the middle of them, they just kind of like die out. And you're like, okay, why don't you just cut it off, like right there? But
also the good thing is they keep going back to the Clone Wars cartoon and stuff like that. When Obi-Wan Kenobi went into the hallway and saw what's his name, Quinjen, or he saw the name. I think it was Quinjen. I think it was, or I forgot the name, the character's name.
Havoc, we got to get you just to read Jedi names.
Quinlan Boss,
right?
Quinlan Boss.
Yeah, when he said that, I was like, oh shit, he's still alive. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, no, I never watched the Clone Wars. I know.
Junkie.
And you're saying you're a Star Wars fan?
When animated stuff comes in, dude, I get like kind of like, you know.
Yeah, you're a Star Wars
good,
fan.
dude.
So much mythology
Star
in
Wars
there
fan, huh?
to just like,
It's good.
The kid, the oldest fuzzster is getting me to watch them, so I've been watching them.
It's better than those fucking sequels, that's for sure. I'll take a
You-
million of those cartoons over those fuckhead
Yeah.
sequels.
and then
And my son is getting me to watch anime, so I'm learning shit.
But the Clone Wars and the Star Wars, the Rebels ones, they're awesome, and it's part of the history. So
yeah, and we're gonna start seeing those cartoon characters come to life. That's how we saw Cad Bane come up. We got
Ahsoka.
Ahsoka. So yeah, we've got a bunch of shit coming in through the works.
Well, I like that Bad Batch one. I saw that one with the kids.
They
That
were from Clone Wars.
Clone Wars.
See, I like that. That's like the Dirty Dozen in space. I dug that. I was like, this is cool.
That was really good.
Back too.
Yep.
Back too with the season 2. So pumped for that.
And then
cherry picking. I like how they're cherry picking things out of like the stuff that they said was crap. Like, oh, anything Dark Horse did is all garbage. Except for Grand Admiral. We'll use him. Oh, except for Quinlan Voss. I guess.
So so all of you guys have seen the Clone Wars stuff and stuff. Is there one that you're dying to see pop out, like one character that I need to learn about?
I want to see the Rebels team. I want to see Sabine Wren. I want to see Ezra. I want to see all of them. I want to see Kanan. Kanan was in the Bad Batch as a kid.
That's that comic. I've read that. I've read that one. I've never seen it. I didn't know it was.
So he's from Rebels. He's from Rebels. He's the Jedi in Rebels.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Okay. See, I know that guy.
Yeah. All those.
Sound like my wife. Characters. I know that guy.
Yeah, that's the guy you were telling me about that tore his muscle, right? That guy? Yeah, I remember that guy.
You gotta watch those shows.
This summer I'm giving my kid a crash course on filmmaking. So he gets to pick one time to show me what he likes, and then I show him one and all that stuff. So I'll tell him to put that on the list.
Nice.
All right, Josh, have you watched the animated show?
Which one?
Watched a few of the episodes.
Yeah, we watched a few of the Clone Wars. No, wait, was it Clone Wars or was it? What was the first? Yeah, we watched the first one. Plus, we watched the Cartoon Network ones. Those ones
those were really good too.
Samurai Jack.
The ones that were done by Giddy Tartakovsky or whatever.
Yeah.
They were super short little ones that they did. Those were cool.
Yeah, that's where they introduced General Grievous, I believe.
I think we've watched all of them because we've also played the Lego Star Wars game, and I think AJ was playing. I'm like, I've seen this episode. Josh was like, we haven't gotten that far, and I was like, why do I know the story plot? Oh, that's right, because of the Lego game. That's it follows it almost all the way through.
So you didn't see it, but you played it, so you know it.
Yeah, so we've seen half of it, and we've played half of it.
Nice.
Those are fun. All right, let's see what else we got on the docket for today. We've already covered.
Don't forget also. I'm sorry, Nate, to cut you off.
That's okay.
The third sister, she's doing a great job because I hate her, right? I she's doing such a good job on acting that I can't stand her. But to me that's oh my god, this girl is doing an amazing acting job. And I feel bad for her because there's a lot of idiots out there that were talking all this smack about her or all this racist stuff to her, sending her stuff like that. And I felt bad for her because I'm like, this lady is doing in my opinion, an incredible job because she's making me hate her so much. To me, that's good performing.
Yeah. Definitely.
It was like Skylar White in Breaking Bad. She was doing such a great job in her role that people were literally sending her hate mail and death threats. And it's why? She's doing an amazing job.
But this was worse. These people are a little bit worse with the whole racist stuff, So I feel bad for her, and but I'm happy that finally, Disney and everybody from Star Wars is actually, having her back and supporting her, and I actually officially saying stuff to support her. So good for Star Wars and good for all the actors supporting her because she's been doing in my opinion, she's been doing a great job.
Yeah, when you can't criticize anything else, that's usually the easiest thing to go for, and that's kind of a shame. But whatever. But I'm glad that
I love how she
got her back.
How she turned on the Grand Admiral,
the Grand Inquisitor.
Yeah, there we go, Grand Inquisitor.
Well, here's what I think.
I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that at all.
And this is what I expect. All those Inquisitors, they all have yellow eyes like the Sith do, except her. She still got her brown eyes, and you could see the kind of the setup origin story for them, where they were fleeing Coruscant during Executive Order 66.
She's one of the kids, right?
Yeah, I think she was.
They were
all
the kids. They're all the kids that got caught.
I think she knows that Anakin's Darth Vader, and she wants to kill Darth Vader. She's not trying to be an Inquisitor. She wants to try to get closer to Vader so that she can try to kill him. That's why we haven't heard of her before or since it. That's what I think. That's where I think it's going to. That she's going to try to step to Vader.
For me, I think she hates Obi-Wan because he created.
He's just a means to an end to her to get to Vader.
So that's what I think she's going for Obi-Wan. She doesn't give a crap about Vader. She's going for Obi-Wan because one, he created Darth Vader. Two,
I bet you a $20 gift card to raise.
She's gonna blame him that she left them, that he left all the kids there.
No, he killed all the kids. Oh, you're talking about Obi-Wan.
Yes.
Yeah.
But all those kids that thought they got away, they all got caught, and they're all those Inquisitors and all those the ones that showed up. That's all the kids.
You know what, Havoc? I think you're onto something there, dude, because I'm with you on that. I was feeling that. I'm like, why are they building up? She can't hate him that much for no reason.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like searching for him for the 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, she could have been something else, and if he would have protected them or saved them, she wouldn't have been there for 10 years with Darth Vader and all them. So that's why I think she has this much hate for Obi-Wan.
I'm willing to put $20 on my theory over yours.
I'll throw 20 on you all day.
Let's do it right there.
All right.
This is
okay. I'm putting 10 on Havoc's.
I'll meet your 10 too. So I got 30. Cool. I got 30 out there on it.
All right.
Now if we're both wrong,
I got to save 5 when you spend 50 coupon. So I'll put that out.
But you always also got to remember that, since she is a brown-eyed girl, all you got to do to beat her is start singing sha la 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 la, and then she pass out.
Only if you sing it.
Thank you, Liz.
Can we disconnect this guy already?
Well,
Sean Williams Scott talking a lot of shit right now.
This is the name of the show, right?
That's right.
That's what we do. That's why we're here. All right. Stranger Things. Anybody there with me?
Yes, sir.
I'm almost done.
I'm not all the way done. I'm not all the way done. I'm
like at episode 5, I think.
I'm at episode 5 as well.
There's lots of things we could talk about with this. So we could talk about earlier on Facebook, Carl Altstetter just made an observation of the show, and he said it was reminiscent of John Byrne's run with Claremont on X-Men, when you had a parallels with the character development. Like, all the characters have their personality, they all serve a role, they all serve a purpose, and it's kind of like what we were talking about earlier. When something's well written, it can be about outer space. It can be about, all kinds of ridiculous things on the outside. But the nutshell of the entire thing is people, their relationships, and how they're reacting with each other. So it's crazy because you see these guys go from being, these little kids, and it follows them in their spooky adventures. And as they go from, and it's kind of like when we're kids and you have that core group of 3 to 5 little kids that you hang out with, you go to junior high, you're still friends with those kids, but some more kids come into the circle, and you get to high school, and then some more kids come into the circle. Some of you guys fall off and don't be friends anymore. Some of you guys get a little bit nerdier, the other one goes and becomes a jock, and you kind of split up, but you always still have that core group of friendship. Like Stephen King said at the end of Stand By Me, where I've made lots of friends in my life, but nobody as close as the ones that I had when I was 12. So there's that camaraderie that the kids have in that show. And I think it has really, the way it was written and the way the tale is unfolding, you have the sub characters and all that stuff, but it basically boils down to people and their relationships and the core group. So I don't know, I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time with it. There's a spookiness. And across the series, you got the kaiju, you got the little teeny monster that's a pet that they have that ends up becoming the Demogorgon, and
the Russians,
right? Russians during the 80s.
But
and fucking Freddy Krueger.
Dude, I was gonna
tell
say,
me
dude,
it's not
Major.
like a straight rip off of Nightmare on Elm Street,
Yes,
dude.
it
Like
is.
I
No,
I know,
literally
but-
turned
but-
when she's in the hallway walking down. I looked at my kid. I go, "Watch, there's gonna be a dead body at the end of the hallway." Like looking at her, going, "You killed me." And it was the clock. I go, "Well, close enough." Like close enough.
when he was doing the thing with the fingers.
hand?
And,
Yeah.
and wait, what episode are you on, Fuzzy? I don't want to ruin anything.
I'm on 7. I'm ahead of you guys. I'm ahead of you.
Okay, dude. Major shout out to them hiring Robert Englund, dude.
Dude, I lost it when because I literally
I
just
lost
said,
it too.
I was like,
paused
"Oh,
it,
this
and
looks like Nightmare on Elm Street," and they cut the corner. I was like, "Oh shit, there he is."
dude, I lost it, and my daughter was like, "What?" I'm like, "That's fucking Freddy Krueger." She was like, "Yeah," but to touch back, Nate, on what you were saying, you can tell that the Duffer Brothers were made like they were big time influenced by the X-Men run, because they even mention it in the first episode when Dustin tells Will, "Okay, I'll bet you your copy of X-Men 134." And he races and says, "Yo, me your X-Men 134." And that's the first appearance of the Dark Phoenix. And then now in the most recent season, they reference the Hellfire Club.
Yep.
So it's like they I think it's pretty on the nose that they are big fans of Chris Claremont and that style of writing and X-Men in general. And it shows, like it definitely shows. And I tell my daughter, like, again, kind of waiting for hype to die off, but she really wanted to watch it with me. She said, "Let's sit down and watch it." We burned through the first 3 seasons and we're caught up right now. But I told her, like, I really like this show because
sitting. I watched all of them in one sitting.
My daughter, I told her to go to bed the night it dropped, and she said okay, and she stayed up till 5 a.m. watching the whole series.
And guys, big surprise, we have the man himself. What's up, Chris?
Collect. Bloody hell.
Thank you very
We
much,
have Mr.
guys.
Claremont, special
you.
guest. We didn't pay him enough to speak, so he's just gonna sit there. But his presence is a present. We are just gonna enjoy. Thank you for joining us, Chris. You don't have to say anything, but we are big fans, and it's definitely obvious that the Duffer Brothers took influence from your X-Men run. Thank you. You can stay muted, Mr. Claremont.
Well, the brothers are great because years ago, dude, I got to hear John Carpenter give one of his speeches in one of the classes I was in, and he was talking about it, and he goes, "Look," and then I've literally looked at film, books, all of them the same way. I go, "This guy's brilliant." He goes, "You got to look at it like Alice in Wonderland." He goes, "Alice in Wonderland starts off at a party, just a regular party that everyone knows, and then all of a sudden she sees a rabbit, goes down the hole, you go down the hole, and because it started in reality, anywhere you take us now, we're going to go with you." You know what I mean? That's part of the reason why, like, with the brothers, like in every Stranger Things, they give you the kid, like you were saying, like these kids that are in the school, you're seeing them, the first 20 minutes is always of the first episode, like them getting to see where they are now, how far they've grown up. And then once you've gotten that, that normalcy of, the club they're in and all that shit, then you start bringing in little by little the monsters and the spookiness. And then the rest of us go, again, we go, that's believable. There is a Demogorgon out there somewhere. We got to be careful of that fucker.
So
I thought the Demogorgon was a chupacabra at first.
right.
He ate the cat.
I know.
Fuzzy, your fondness of Superman. Okay. I had a wishful.
The S is the best, baby.
I've got wishful thinking on this. Okay. So I'm thinking that 11 is being picked on by these mean girls at the school. And before she cold cocks her in the face, it kind of made me, it ruined my thought of her vengeance, because I thought she was going to be like, which Superman was it where he loses his powers and then he gets his ass kicked by the guy in the diner, and then by the end of it, and then at the end of it, he goes and gets his powers back, puts the guy in the chair, spins him around, and throws him down the bar, and says, "I've been working out."
Mhm.
So I'm waiting for her in this movie or in this show. Unfortunately, I thought it's not going to happen once she busted that kid with a skate in the face. But I was waiting. I'm like, oh, they're going to have a Superman tie-in here where she's getting bullied and she's going to come back at the end and get her powers back and fuck this bitch up for being such a fucking cunt to her. So
I'm waiting for it too. Like even the whole buildup of her getting her powers back, and all that stuff. Like you're like, okay, like again, I'm the Superman junkie. I love Superman. But if anyone that you could pay me $10 million and I would never write that movie because there's only one way to kill the Man of Steel. So it's like, why we've made that movie 110 times. So there's no reason to do it. She has weaknesses. That's why I'm digging her, because even though she has that quote unquote like superpower, she still has weaknesses. She's still a person. You could literally go over there and kick the shit out of her like that girl was, they were doing and stuff. So that's what makes it that much more entertaining. When someone's invincible, there's only so much you could take of it, But again, I'm a glutton for punishment, so I love Superman.
Well, even physically, remember Billy was able to, when he was in her mind, he was able to hold her down. Mm-hmm. And when she was fighting the creature was physically stronger than her. So it's not like she has super strength. She still has those limitations. And that's where the rest of the group kind of comes in when they hack the thing to pieces to try and rescue her.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of it. Like, I mean, the A-Team, you think back to like even the A-Team stories back in the day. I mean, that's the beauty of it. There's one that's a demolition guy. There's one that does this, and together they form this badass team that can stop, take anything out. And that's what I love about Stranger Things too, is these kids are like the Goonies, every one of them has this weird little quirk about them, but together that makes them, the strongest
They're
thing
so
around.
The Goonies. Yeah, for sure.
Havoc is in the Goonies with us too, though. I don't know which one he would be.
Hey, you guys!
I'm Mouth. I'll be Mouth.
Yeah.
Good shit.
I'd have to be Mikey with the inhalers and shit. Oh, fun times. So, Liz.
Yes.
How's Tennessee?
It's beautiful, actually.
There's someone missing next to her. Where's Mr. Perfect? Did you bury him? Did you take the rest of his finger?
Perfect had to take a perfect dump.
Yes. That's the answer I was looking for.
I thought he was gonna go put sunblock on.
No, Tennessee is beautiful. It's green. It's fantastic. I haven't quite found the groove yet, though, because I don't have my computer. I'm not putting stuff online. I don't have half of most of my stuff. Our stuff isn't here, so there's a little bit of I'm just a little out of step just because
Separation anxiety from your stuff.
There's a little bit of that for sure. I've talked to John a couple of times, called Dad, things like that. But I think once the pod gets here, once our stuff gets here and we get to unpack and everything, things will start to settle in a little bit easier and a little bit better because we'll be able to do something that's like normal that I remember doing. Right now, I'm just kind of I still feel like I'm in vacation mode, kind of, because this is where we come when we go on our vacation to Tennessee. So I feel like I'm just a little on vacation setting still, because not everything's here for me to do. I just come down, I cook breakfast, I do. I have become more domesticated. Josh is eating a lot better now. But yeah,
you can see the shield on his shirt's growing a little bit at the bottom.
Yeah.
Got a curve to it.
It looks like a trash can lid.
Yeah. Right now, like I said, I'm a little still on I feel like I'm still on vacation mode, but we're starting to get the group. We have to go and get, our new driver's license, and our license plates for the cars. People out here, when they tell you you're from California, they're like, just remember why you moved out here. Don't bring your California politics. I'm like, no, ma'am. No, sir. So, yeah. we got a little
Unreal.
bit of that, a little bit of rap there. The cool
Did
thing
I
is
tell
that
you
we
guys-
get personalized license.
Did I tell you guys about when I went to the DMV in Colorado to change my license from California to Colorado? So my wife got pulled over. She talked too much to the cops, and they ended up giving her 2 tickets, one for speeding and one for not getting her Colorado license. Which I'm like, well, how do they know you didn't have your license? Because she said too many words to the police. So we ended up going to the DMV and go inside there, and I'm like, you know what? We're only going to be in Colorado we were only there for 2 years. I was planning on going and coming back and not even getting a license, but I was like, fuck it, might as well. Went and got a haircut, got dapper, because that would be like be a souvenir when we come back. Because we have all your IDs from when you were young, and it shows you getting gray and growing older. And I wanted my Colorado one to look really nice. So I get dapper. I call the DMV ahead of time. And the DMV in Colorado where we lived was in the mall. And there's like one employee, and they don't ever do anything because there's like the town's super small. So I called it. I'm like, what do we need to bring? They're like, bring your old license and your social. I'm like, cool. So I brought my old license, I brought my social, and I brought my birth certificate just in case there were shenanigans, because I had lots of shenanigans for being a brown guy in Colorado. I get to the DMV and I present the lady with my identification in triplicate, and she says, "Oh, says here you were born in Torrance." I was like, "Yeah, I was born in Torrance." "What part of Mexico is that?" And I'm like, bitch.
What part of Mexico is that, Beaner boy?
So I grabbed my IDs back from her, and I was like, fuck Colorado. I'm not getting a license from here. And I went back, and I just never got a license. Neither did my wife. And we just bailed from there, and we just tried to not speed anymore and get pulled over. And it was just, we got the Colorado plates, but we never got Colorado licenses. Because
needless to say, Josh and I are the right skin tone, so we're okay. The only thing that they're going to hold against us is that we're from California.
Have you guys found anything cool out there yet? Like any good finds or?
Well, no, I haven't. I mean, there's a few things here. We stopped at like a flea market. It was kind of interesting. The flea market that was here, it's like it was all a bunch of storage units, and everybody just rolls up their storage unit, and there's like little storefronts inside each one. And there was
That's
like
awesome.
50 of them. It was great. So I ran into all kinds of. There's a lot of fun stuff. It's just that we're like on a tight little budget right now because I'm generating the funds, having to pay for the important things right now. So I haven't been able to go out whole hog yet, go crazy with anything. But there's a lot of good stuff that's out there. There's a lot of fun things that I've seen that I can go back to that I saw was there, and it's not like, oh my God, I didn't get it. It's not going to be there next time. It'll be there next weekend because I'm not there. Most people are looking for fish and stuff and tools and that kind of thing. If they're not looking for comic books and toys and cards and things like that. Although there was one guy there that had a ton of Lego sets, so I was like, I'm gonna have to be back.
There's your competition.
But we did go to. I was telling Isaac and Nate beforehand. We did stop by. There's a great little like used Lego store, and it's called Music City Bricks. Their store is like hyper organized. You walk in there, they've got like these huge drawers, and they've got bulk bricks that they put out. I was looking for one piece from this Lego Dimensions game that I was missing off the portal. It was one of those little shield pieces, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we got like 5 of them. You can come on down." I was like, "Oh shit, okay, cool." And yeah, it's really cool. The only thing is that they don't do anything. They sell online through, I guess there's like a Lego specific site like for eBay, but it's like for Lego parts. It's called Bricklink, and they sell through it, but they don't ship. They only do like local pickup. And I was like, I wonder how I can help people like because they have so many bricks. Like you name a piece that you're missing from a set, I guarantee you they have it.
Well,
And
Nando
it's crazy.
gave me
and
an
like all the
idea.
showcases have all of the minifigs in it. Like, I'm sorry, what?
Nando gave me an idea, and if you can help me out when that plays, I'll appreciate it. I'll even pay you guys for it. He told me I should get that the Daily Bugle, and I'm gonna get another one and turn it into the Daily Planet.
There you go.
So I need a globe for the top.
Okay, I'll see what they can do. Like they have books, so they have like other guys. So actually one of the regulars, two of the regulars are going to be in the new season of Brickmasters.
Oh, nice.
So that was kind of cool. But there's like they have a club there too. But they do a lot of third party like colors, but they're still Lego. They're still Lego pieces, but they do a bunch of like the military tanks. So like you could pick like say the Korean War and all of the equipment that was used during the Korean War. You buy the booklet and it has like how to build all of the different like artillery and like the troops and what minifigs to use for them and the bricks that you can buy for them to build, you know, the tanks and the ships and all that stuff. You pick a war and it goes all the way back. Actually, I think they're working on a Civil War one right now, but it goes all the way back to like World War I, French and Indian War. But yeah, you pick it and all the way up through present, like the incursion into like Desert Storm and stuff like that. Each it's like a spiral bound notebook. So there's all kinds of fascinating.
They have this really cool set that's part of that Desert Storm thing where it's like this like desert piece and you open up the door and there's a
I want just shit. Now I want war sets. That sounds dope.
It's really cool. So that was one of the things that, like I said, I went back, I had to get that piece, and then I found that I have a broken piece from another set from that dimension. So I have to go back and you tell them the set number or the piece number, and they just can pull it up on their
Oh, that's cool.
thing and just get it. So that was kind of cool. But yeah, there's a couple of antique malls and things like that we'll probably go to. And I know in August it's the world's largest yard sale. It starts in like Wisconsin, Missouri. So it goes from Missouri all the way down to Georgia, and it's like a 4 or 5 day like thing, and it just follows the Highway 27 or 127 or something like that. Yeah. So
Dude,
we'll probably
record that.
and at least go up to Kentucky and down to maybe Georgia. We'll do that little trip. So that'll be fun.
You got to record that. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. So like I said, right now it's just trying to settle in and get everything here. The first pod shows up on Wednesday, and the second one I think shows up on Thursday if we're lucky. So hopefully by the weekend we'll have everything there and unloaded and then set up, and yeah. But the weather's nice. It started to rain today a little bit, so that was kind of cool. But we're in the We're in the basement.
That sounds like there's a ghost or something in there, man. You okay?
Demogorgon.
There's not a lot of stuff in the apartment right now, so everything echoes. But
is it Google?
Our apartment is the one that everybody goes to on tornado watch. So because there's no windows, everything here is contained.
I'd charge $5 a head.
Yeah,
that's pretty cheap for a head, Jose. I might hit you up for that.
I like they're our friends. So. They gave us a place to live, so I'm like, I guess I'll let you come.
I'll waive the $5 for you.
Thanks, man.
You can come in. I don't know about you. You're being a little shit today, so you might have to stay upstairs. But no, it's good. It's fun. you know, there's, like I said, I miss you guys and coming into the store and like seeing that stuff, but
Well,
will make the heart grow fonder, I guess.
oh yeah. No, just when Mr. Perfect and you come by, dude, we're gonna rock it out, dude. You have no idea. That Mexican joint ain't gonna know what hit them when we go in there next time.
That's the one thing too that we missed so far is the food. There's certain types of foods that just you can't get out here. That's not.
Do they have tacos?
They got quesadillas, man. They got quesadillas.
Yeah,
Thank you,
it's like
Napoleon. Make yourself a dang quesadilla.
If you guys need ingredients, hit us up. We can ship some out.
there you go.
That's what I did in Colorado. When I wanted Thai food, I tell my mom to send me some shit. Ended up cooking it myself.
I want to go to the Jersey Devil. They have it's called the Jersey Oven, but I call it the Jersey Devil. It's a New Jersey deli like bagel place, and it's fantastic. I'm surprised we haven't hit that up yet. We've been here for a week and we haven't gone yet. Normally when we go on vacation.
Well, you live there now, so up they froze.
That's what I used to think about the Popeyes. And I said, you know what? The day they open a Popeyes by my house, I'll be the fattest man in the world. And after about 2 weeks after they open, everyone's like, "Did you get Popeyes?" I was, "Oh shit, they opened the Popeyes. I gotta go get that." I haven't gone back. Well, we miss you too, dude. In fact, I got to go down there and bring your brother some top loaders. I got them from Arizona, and I got stories for you about Arizona, guys. You can't wait. I can't say them on here because
Cancel.
I can't have video of it. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Telling you, man, you're missing out on an opportunity because if we
Did they
had
log
you,
off?
Their
might-
Wi-Fi probably died or something.
they can always, as long as they hit me back, they can jump back on.
I'm here. You hear me?
Yeah,
I
you're
can
good.
hear you.
You're good. Actually, you've been pretty good. It's considering how you've been moving the whole time. You're like got a better signal than Jose and the Scots.
The weather
do at
just
the
took
time.
out their. The weather just took out the internet.
Oh man.
Is that what they said?
See, baby.
I was gonna say, but
Good luck watching Netflix.
That's why they got them VHS players.
Good shit.
I got my
Hey,
wife is looking
You're
at me
gonna
funny.
be at Comic-Con, right, Fuzzy?
Oh yeah, we're gonna be at Comic-Con. We're gonna be rocking and rolling and whatnot there with the Comic Cave. We're gonna party it up, dude. Good night, Bubba. What is it? That's what I want. Some of the story I want to tell you about some of the whatnot people I got to party with out in Arizona.
Like the official Whatnot people?
Yep. They gave the Fuster a shout out on their whatnot comics thing. They were like, "Oh, that guy's awesome." Blah, blah. It's good times, dude.
Nice.
Again, I can't say it on video what we were doing, but
Yeah, I hear you. No worries.
cocaine.
no booger sugar for this man, dude. I'm too fat for that shit.
You know what they had for breakfast?
Cocaine.
You know what they had for lunch?
Okay.
Cocaine.
Take
And
a
some
wild guess
bacon.
what was on the table for dinner
Burgers.
with some cocaine.
Oh shit. No, but it was good times. And friggin' even the Comic Cave guys got a little bit of publicity while we were there.
Awesome. Thank you.
Of course,
Appreciate
dude.
that.
That's my job, dude. I got to get the connection and Comic Cave and everybody, all of us. We going worldwide, man. This is the video where we announce it worldwide.
So when's your next show that you're gonna be out at in Arizona or wherever they're
I
gonna?
don't know
send
yet.
you?
They want me at the end of the end of the month, but like J Photos was really eager to do something, so we're working on that right now, and Murat is like, just he keeps telling me, just come down when you can, man. Just tell me when you're coming, and we'll bring stuff. I was like, all right, dude, cool. So hopefully, I know I'll get more of those Pooh books for sure, but I'm trying to get some of those 68 books from Photos because I love those. I read that, and he gave me one I got to give to you guys actually to review. Yeah, it's called, hold on, let me look. He gave it to me so you guys can read it. Hold on. Let's see, where'd it go? I have it in the garage ready for you guys are all coming Saturday, right?
Yes. What time
All
are you
right.
going over there on Saturday?
I don't know. That's what I was gonna hit. We'll figure that out hopefully in the next day or two. Hold on, let me get it. Let me see where to go. It's a little dirty. I apologize. Let me see if I can flip it here. Gorgon. You signed it for you guys, dude. It's
It looks
dope.
like Ben Smith's art.
Yeah. And Photos, like they did all kinds of like crazy like stuff on it.
Mm-hmm.
And the plot is pretty much like they killed Medusa.
Yeah.
And she had those two sisters. So one of the sisters, I guess, is captured. So the whole thing's a drug investigation unit. And there's this drug that hit the street, and all these people are ODing. And then they find out that it's from the spit of Medusa's sister, and the Mexican cartel has her captured. It's dope, dude. Like I was like, I'm all, dude, give it to me. I know a group of guys that'll review the hell out of this book.
We're there.
Hell yeah, I'm down. That shit sounds badass.
I like that.
I'll bring it on Saturday for you guys. And he gave me another one. He tried to pitch it to me, but I was still tripping on that last one. So I was just like, I'll take them both.
You were still tripping on acid. What are you talking about?
Well, that story felt like when he was pitching it to me, I was like, dang, dude, I kept telling Photos. I was like, you should have been a movie producer or something, dude. You could pitch really good. I was like, damn.
So the next two cons, the first one is going to be near mint, correct? That's going to be the next one.
Near mint. We're doing.
Near mint. It's going to be.
Did you shoot a video for near mint yet, Nick?
No, I'm getting ready to. After tomorrow's show, I just was getting all the books together. So, you guys do one yet?
I'm gonna talk to the guys tomorrow. We'll do one tomorrow. So Jose, whatever fire you want to sell at near mint, bring tomorrow so we could shoot a promo video.
Okay, don't yell at me.
And then following after near mint is going to be Comic-Con, which the
near mint's a Sunday, right?
Yeah,
it's a Sunday, July 3rd. And then of course Comic-Con, which is coming up in mid-July. That's looking really good. A lot of good artists are coming in actually, and writers. I can't wait for that.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
It should be a good weekend.
Should be a good show. Hey, Steve, your friend that got us the hotel, is he gonna be down there too?
Yeah.
Okay, because he's gonna need to check into the hotel for us.
No, that's what he's gonna meet us there.
Okay, cool.
So
Just want to double check.
When we get there, we'll give him the rest of the money.
Okay, cool.
For it. And so it'll be a lot easier because that's on basically paid for the whole thing right there.
Sounds good.
Yeah, he's gonna meet us there on Wednesday and get it all set up.
So, ladies and gentlemen watching this, I want you to take a look at Havoc's face. I want you to look at Isaac's face because, ladies and gentlemen, those are ballers right there. They're able to afford a hotel at San Diego Comic-Con. The Fuzzster, not so much, dude. I got to say about 2 cities away and take, the train in and stuff and say, hey, guys, I don't know if you guys seen The Christmas Story. I'm like the kid that's all wrapped up, the little brother chasing him. Hey, guys, wait up.
Nah, Fuzzy, you can afford a hotel.
You got the cadence so right on that.
So as long as you split it with 8 other people.
That's right.
Well, I love all you gentlemen very much. But nah, I stay in my cockroach motels and I'm happy. That's where I get to get all my cool stories about, people being thrown off the balconies and Joe Rogan.
Oh, look at me.
Yeah, John says even if you could afford it, Fuzzy, you wouldn't have the fun experience.
That's right. That's right.
Well, and then we're supposed to go out drinking with who is it, Isaac? Who are the guys?
The Space Bastards. We're supposed
Hell
to go
yes,
Space
dude. I can't
Bastards.
wait for that.
Go hang out. Supposed to go hang out with them and have drinks with them. Get really not fucked up, but get nice and buzzed.
You may not be. I'm getting fuzzy, dude. You know what I'm saying? That's how fuzzy do it.
Oh damn.
No, I can't wait, dude. It's always a good show, especially with you guys and everyone there. Like I always say, dude, Comic-Con is literally the one place where, like, even when shit goes wrong, like, you know what I mean, something bad could happen, everyone around you tries to help you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, it's an atmosphere that's just awesome. Like that's almost like, yeah, you know, we're going for the books and stuff, but I mean, there's people there that I only see at Comic-Con. Like that's the only time I see them. So it's like, you know, reunion of friends and stuff like that. So it's always a good show. You know what I mean? And then, you know, you get some awesome exclusives while you're there. We're still waiting for the Comic Cave, Comic Connection exclusive San Diego thing, but it's coming. It's coming, guys. Don't worry. We'll get it for you guys. The Fuzzer will bug them enough to get it for
I
you
forgot
guys.
I made this past week.
Please tell me you're selling it. I want it.
I'm not selling it.
What is it? Caveman.
That is so awesome, dude.
I'm gonna take them out of the box for you guys.
Did you get that made, or was it, or did they have it?
I got it made.
That is.
It's Caveman on business.
I love it, dude.
I just realized they didn't give me my accessories for him.
Well,
What was he supposed to have?
He's supposed to have a can of corn and a Funko Pop in his hand.
A can of corn?
Yeah, fun days.
Corn and a pop in his hand, and he doesn't have either.
Talking about that, they just released information this past today actually for Fun Days. They're gonna have it again this year, and tickets gonna go on sale most likely either in a couple weeks, this next week or in a couple weeks. So you guys better be ready if you guys gonna want to go to Fun Days.
how much do they go for?
It's
dope.
They're pretty up there. Tickets are pretty up there.
How
Yeah,
much?
and they reserve it for their homies, so you know, shouldn't really try. They just do the illusion that everybody's got a chance.
God, well, Havoc's one of those homies. So, hey, homie, hook us up, dude.
Yeah, homie. All 7 of us, including
Okay. Okay.
Work your magic, man. Ladies and gentlemen watching this, you may not know this, but Havoc has magical powers. Okay, so he can pull strings. He can talk his way into anything. So he's going to talk us into that Fun Day party. We just announced it. You got to do it, dude.
I'll see what I can do.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, even if you have to like wait tables.
No. See, no, I don't have
I'll get
to do
you in
nothing.
there. Don't worry. You said
I just have to show up. That's what I said. I ain't doing no Ant-Man boys thing. No. That's you. That's you. Or termite or whatever the hell he's called.
Yeah, so I'm gonna tell him I got a guy that he shrinks and gets back up again. Don't worry about it. I got him.
No, you're talking about yourself, man.
He's a little fuzzy, so don't worry about it. I'll give you a little more tickle. I'll give you a little more tickle.
A little tickle for your pickle, dudes. All right.
That's where fuzzy came from, right? There's no tickle like a fuzzy tickle.
And I'm gonna tell we're just gonna give you a quick warning, just in case his nieces. That's all. Just a little warning. Oh yeah.
Oh shit! I'll drink to that one, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, go blah blah. Oh man. Well, what about that? You guys see that Palm Springs Con one that's got 2 people showing up?
Who are those 2 people though?
The Smallville, the Superman and Lex Luthor, they're gonna be there.
Tom Wellington
there.
and Michael Rosenberg.
Yeah.
It's 2 days before the near mint one. So I was telling Havoc on Sunday, I said, if you guys get desperate enough, like we really want to do something, we can go out there like on the Friday one or whatever, and then crash the night out there and then come back the next day if you guys want. But I mean, it's close to near mint, so
Yeah, probably.
I'm even thinking of flying after near mint, going to Vegas.
Jeez.
I might go again to Vegas on the after near mint. I'm looking at the tickets right now, and I already got I already looked at the since they moved me up to Pearl, I already got like super cheap rooms for the MGM again. So I'm already thinking back to Vegas, baby.
Jesus, dude, you got a problem. You got a problem. You got a gambling problem, brother.
Hey, it's
not really
nice
a problem
lifestyle.
if you have it figured out.
Damn it,
That's
Jose.
one
That's
of
wise.
the few problems
That's
I got,
wise.
but it's not good. But the ticket, the airfare, super cheap right now.
Isn't
It's
it like $50?
It's like $59 to go one way, and same thing. I'm thinking of leaving Sunday afternoon after Sunday night, and then coming back Tuesday, and flying back on Tuesday night, and it's gonna be like $110, I think, round trip. It's a lot cheaper, a lot faster than driving.
Yeah, but the drive to Vegas is half the fun, man. That's where all the adventure happens.
Not the way back. On the drive back, you're hungover, tired, and just want to go home. Like take a 45-minute flight back. It's awesome.
Well, I'm not driving
the
back.
The party bus was cool. I took a party bus with Sanchez at State Line one time. We had a pretty good time on that.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah, but because we were drinking in there too, though.
I had my Benadryls in. We were doing was it Jello shots?
Jello shots. We were drinking.
You were drinking, Nate?
I was eating the Jello shots. Like I said, I had my Benadryl in me, so I wasn't getting any kind of
shots though.
Yeah, there was like 10 Jello shots. It was a good time out there. And Sanchez was knocked out on the way back.
He's knocked out.
Don't say.
He's knocked out all the time.
Don't say.
But he was awake the whole time there.
But I drank a lot and gambled a lot that day.
He was in the bathroom sleeping for a little bit, and then he woke up and came out and said, I'm ready.
You know, you were like that.
No, but that trip was fun though. It was a fun trip, and all the people that were there, they were cool as hell. They were cool as hell.
It was just Miles's Little League. All the parents from Miles's Little League. It was like a fundraiser. Just up to State Line, gamble for a couple hours, and then back in the bus.
That's awesome.
That does sound pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was fun. We had a bunch of drinks there, and I brought my friend too. My homie showed up too, and he got pretty wet. He was doing it at me actually. He was sleeping in the restaurant on the State Line, and because we had a lot of alcohol, and I told him we can't get too wasted on the way back. But yeah, we did. We got wasted.
That might be a good idea to organize some kind of a trip like that, or for like one of Jimmy's cons or something out in Vegas. Get the union cats together. There's enough of them. Everybody throw in like $50 or whatever the hell. It'd be cheaper than your own gas or your own plane trip, and then just all mob out there deep in a party bus.
Hell yeah, dude, that'd be dope. Get a couple of those McDonald's. What do you call them? Containers. You put the juice in, but make jungle juice out of it.
Oh, damn.
Done.
Damn. I don't think we'll make it a fucking Vegas. The guy's going to be so pissed off to turn this bus around.
I'm always down for something like that, dude. I haven't done that. The last time I had a party bus, it was one of my cousins were getting married. They had a dual, bridal, what do you call it? Bachelor party, bachelorette and bachelor party. So we all go out and we took the party bus to just go bar hopping. And we had Incredible Hulks inside 2-liter bottles.
Oh,
And we're just drinking that and drinking
tasty.
that. Dude, when we pulled up to the house, all I remember is trying to go to the bathroom, but the bathrooms were, everyone was going to the bathroom. So I went outside, and then I woke up the next morning. I had mud in my nose. I had mud in my ear, and I was on the floor in my cousin's living room. And I'm like, what happened? They're like, dude, we thought you died. You were face down, like, face down, ass up in the dirt. We didn't know if someone raped you or you just, ass down. I was like, well, was I raped? And they were like, no. I was like, okay, good. That's good.
Like, I think you have to tell us that.
Yeah,
I feel okay.
Why does my butt hurt so much? Why am I bleeding?
Who put peanut butter on me?
The last time I was on a party bus, it was a long time ago. I haven't been in around the same time. Actually, this is before Nate's party bus because it was before my friend Rudy. He was still drinking at that time. Actually, no, he's just stopped drinking. So he's starting to be sober. So at that time, because me and he used to party all the time together, we used to always hang out. So as a friend, I decided to not drink anymore with him, at least for try to not drink for a while, and just to support him. And I already had 6 months of not drinking. And it was one of my friend's birthdays, and she had a party bus. So when I went to her house, pre joining the bus, I knew all these people, a bunch of girls, blah blah, and I'm just drinking like a cranberry juice and stuff like that. And one of the girls tells me, why aren't you drinking? And I'm like, I explained my friend, he's going through time. I'm trying to support my best friend. And then she does the famous line, Isaac, which is the famous line of me and you always laughing our asses off.
No. Which one?
For the black dude.
I'm only gonna put the head in there.
Oh, why are you gay?
Why are you gay? Are you gay? And I'm like, what? I was like, no, I just told you why I'm not drinking. And then she saw, no, you gay. Right? And so I was just like, this is like 10, 11 years ago. So, and actually born 13 years ago at least. And so I was like, okay, whatever. So we go into the party bus. Everybody's getting drunk except for me. We get into the club, and the same girls, because I'm going to order a water. The same girls come again, and you're like, you're still not drinking. I'm like, no, I told you why I'm not drinking. And then they go again, why are you gay? And I'm like, and they were just hassling me the whole night, like pissing me off. And at the last second, say, you know what? You guys screwed up. I'm back. And next thing you know, I'm back.
He's all groping them, drinking.
I'm back.
He said, would a gay guy do this?
You guys screwed up. Next thing you know, I'm ordering shots left and right. I'm drinking. Fucking, I'm going crazy. and they had to carry them out the club because they were so drunk. I was like, you woken up the beast. Sorry. And then that's when
later those women charged him with rape.
No, get the fuck out of here with that nonsense. No, fucking I would have been sober for a long time, but these women fucking can't, talk a lot of shit. And I went back to my bad ways.
That shit's too funny, dude. Oh god.
I try to change, but they put me back. They push me back in.
I try to change.
He's like, just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in.
That was the longest I've ever. I didn't drink. I had like 7 months
days?
of not drinking.
How long did you go without drinking?
Like 7 months.
Oh dang! I thought you said 6 days.
No, 7 months.
Shit, I still got those fucking Trulies in my fridge.
The ones from the time we were
Yeah.
Jeez.
From like our party 3 years ago or some shit. I got a 6-pack and 2 of them are in the fridge still.
Oh, be careful. I just found out those shits expire.
I'm sure they do. All right, 11 o'clock, guys. We have reached the finish line. Thanks to Make Havoc and Fuzzy for coming out.
Thank you guys for having me, dude. I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, we had such a good time when we hung out last time. I think that, we might invite you on a lot more often because you're a pretty lively dude. And sometimes we can drag a little bit. So we're excited. Especially if you stay on top of these, the comic-y nerd Star Warsy type of shit that we're into, like there's some times where a bunch of shit will drop in a week and I'm just like excited to talk about it. And they're like, no, didn't watch it. I was fucking with tires. And it's like, oh, I'm just right here like, fuck. Well,
I do fuck with tires. I hate it. Tires on a daily.
Isaac, I can see you there kicking. I'm fucking with these stupid tires.
I should be working in my craft, dude. Fucking reading comics and shit, not fucking slinging tires, assholes.
It's cool, dude. I used to, I'm in the porn game, but we keep it quiet, dude. You know what I'm saying? Shh. That fat girl you always see in the corner, that's me.
All right, with that being said, we'll see you all next week.
Peace out, guys.
Later, guys.